Hello, my friends. Welcome to another episode of Deep True Crime. I'm Manny Rodriguez. Thank you for joining me today. In today's episode, we are covering the case of the missing child, Michael Vaughan, who went missing in July of 2021. After extensive searching, they have finally made an arrest in the case. The question is this the person that hurt or murdered him? We don't know all of this, but what we do want to share is what do we know at this stage over a year later? I'm Manny Rodriguez. Thank you for joining me today. Let's go ahead and dive right into it. Why don't we? Little Michael Vaughan went missing from behind his home in July of 2021 from the little city in Idaho. And the sad part is, he's only 5 years old at that time. Fruitland is a city along the Snake and Piute Rivers in Piute County, Idaho. It lies along US Route 95 in the Treasure Valley of southwest Idaho, about 50 miles west of Boise on the border with Oregon. It is part of the Ontario micropolitan area. Now, Fruitland is is named after apple orchards that surround the community, and its slogan is the Big Apple of Idaho. As of the 2010 census, the city had a total of population of almost 4,700. Now, this is up from 3,800 10 years before that census. Now, little Michael Joseph Vaughan, also known as Monkey, disappeared near his home in Fruitland on July 27th, 2021. To his family and friends, he's also known as MJ. His immediate family refers to him as Monkey, a little a little name that they give him as a term of endearment. He disappeared near Southwest 9th Street in Fruitland approximately 6:30 p.m. between 6:30 p.m. and 7:15 p.m. The 3 foot 7 inch tall blonde hair boy has blue eyes and weighs about 50 pounds. Little Michael was last seen wearing a light blue Minecraft shirt, dark blue boxer briefs, and size child 11 blue flip flops. Michael's sixth birthday was June 24th, 2022. He would be 6 years old if he was alive today. An intense search ensued for the 5-year-old in Idaho who went missing from a field behind his home, with local authorities asking homeowners in the area to check their outbuildings and irrigation ditches. Now, multiple law enforcement agencies, including the FBI, have been scouring the area. Fruitland Police Chief J.D. Huff said in a press conference in 2021 that Michael's parents, Brandy Neal and Tyler Vaughan, have been fully cooperative with the investigation and urged members of the public to stop spreading rumors and innuendos about the case on social media. The boy was in an open field close to his home at Southwest 9th Street and Arizona Avenue around the 6:30 p.m. when he went missing. Now, this is according to the Idaho Statesman. Police in Fruitland, about 55 miles northwest of Boise, near the Oregon border, they have asked anyone with information to come forward. And during that presser, Vaughn's parents addressed the community. His mother said, I just want to thank the community and all the enforcement agencies that have been continuously, tirelessly looking for him. And anybody that has information, please contact the Fruitland PD. We just want our monkey home. We just miss our baby and we want him home. That is what Neil, the mom of three, has said when it came to her missing little boy. And she had been using social media to raise awareness for her son's disappearance. Now, she shares this unimaginable nightmares beyond words I can express, she wrote in a Facebook post. Please, please help bring our baby home. I will not stop till he's safe in our arms. And this is what she was sharing at the time of his disappearance. She shared, anyone who has any information, please contact the Fruitland police. We just want our monkey home. We miss our baby and we want him home. Now, this is Michael's mom. She is distraught over this. Brandy Neal, Michael's mom, she shared this at a press conference on July 31st. Tyler Vaughan, Michael's father, he added that anything helps. Anything. And you can see his dad with the sideshow shirt and the Boston Red Sox hat. Images you can see was shared, canine dogs, divers, drones with infrared imaging capabilities, helicopters, paragliders, and kayaks had been deployed in the search for the missing boy. Now, no Amber Alert was issued for Michael because the police said they did not believe that they did not have any information to suggest that he had been kidnapped and had no description of a suspect or a vehicle. Instead, they sent out an endangered missing person alert. And little bit later, finally, there may be a break in the case. On Saturday, November 12th, 2022, police have announced that they are searching a home that is possibly connected to the summer 2021 disappearance of the little 5-year-old boy. Authorities were seen outside a home in Fruitland, Idaho, on Saturday with a tractor and dumpster investigating a lead in the case of Michael Vaughan. The scene was blocked off by crime tape separating most of the road in the neighborhood across the field the toddler's home. And the fence, as you can see pictured here from the home, was taken apart to let the tractor in the backyard while as Fruitland police searched. Now, Police Chief J.D. Huff said that the couple living inside the home doesn't own the property, and at this time, police do not know any connection between them and the Vaughan family. And he shares, during the course of the investigation, we received information the remains of Michael Vaughan might be found behind the home. As a result, we obtained a search warrant. We have not found anything yet, but we will continue to excavate in hopes of finding his remains. Idaho Mountain Search and Rescue were also at the scene with the Idaho State Police. Now, according to Huff, K9 dogs were also present. Crews left the area around 6 p.m., but Huff said they would be back in the morning. The department has gathered a lot of data from all their searches and has served 27 search warrants and done even more consensual searches. In an intense effort, in this investigation, a lot of work to document all the leads that continue coming in. At the conclusion of this investigation, he shares, I'm hopeful we'll find the answers. It's important that our case is organized and very strong. Huff said the department believes that Michael disappeared in a smaller window of time that was originally thought on July 27, 2021. Now, it is believed that Michael vanished around 6:40 p.m. to 7 p.m. when his father, Tyler Vaughan, said he was taking care of his daughter in the back bedroom and ordering pizza on the phone. The father said he entered the living room and could not find his son. Michael was last seen wearing the dark blue Minecraft shirt. It is well known that Michael was a big fan of Minecraft, and that is what he was wearing at the time of his disappearance. And at this time, that's really all we do know. We don't really know much more until this break in this case finally came to life. And you know, the one thing I want to share is that we want the right person behind bars in this case. We don't want the wrong person arrested for this. We don't want the wrong people having their name pop up everywhere as someone who is guilty if they're not guilty. And that's where social media can hurt a lot of these cases. And I hope that I'm reporting the right things that I'm getting, right? Because I only want to report the truth. I don't want to report innuendos. I don't want to report rumors. Sometimes I will report what people are sharing if multiple people are actually sharing the same type of stories, because sometimes the internet can help, sometimes the internet can hurt. And that's exactly why I want to be very careful with the information that I share. Okay, so that is one thing. Because at the start of this, because of Tyler's, going in to check on his daughter, to feed, to do whatever, order pizza and things like that, a lot of people started pointing fingers to him. And those are the type of things that hurt a family. Those are the type of things that hurt an ongoing investigation. And so he was last seen wearing this light blue Minecraft shirt. That part we do know is true. And Chief Huff said in a statement, at that time, to begin, we are just beyond that 1 week mark in our search for our missing and endangered 5-year-old Michael Joseph Vaughan. And he continues, I have to tell you that I spent my entire childhood in the neighborhood where Michael went missing. My children are growing up here. My law enforcement partners are mothers, fathers, aunts, uncles, or friends of children just like Michael. We are all in and we are committed to finding Michael. And then Idaho police announced on Monday, November 14th, which was yesterday of this video, that they have arrested a woman who possibly did not report the death of a 5-year-old boy. Let it be known, they're not saying that she killed him. They're saying that she knew of him being killed and did not report it. Fruitland Police Chief J.D. Huff said the person they arrested, Sarah Wondra, is a resident at the home they are digging at. It has been reported that Wondra has no connection to Michael Vaughan's family. The home police are searching is located not far from where Vaughan vanished in July 2021. Huff said a credible tip from someone in the home led to the latest search and presumably Wondra's arrest. And according to court documents, police forced entry into Wondra's home around 9:30 p.m. Friday, this was just a few days ago, where they found Sarah Wondra in the living room. She was detained and they read a copy of the search warrant to her. And a police officer says, when I got to the portion that read murder, she said, "Did you just say murder?" multiple times. A Fruitland police officer wrote in the affidavit. She also said, "I have never murdered anyone." Officials said Wondra maintained that she definitely did not kill that boy and said the Most High God already told me who did it. She reportedly told police, "Oh, wow. The Most High God just told me that Stacy was the one who killed him and buried him in the yard of the neighbor's house." When asked later to show police where the boy was buried, now this is according to the affidavit, she told police of a spot near the entry of her residence and said Stacy had buried him in the backyard by the shed. Police said by that point they had begun hand digging a portion of the Wondra's yard based on information received from Stacy. You can see Stacy and his wife Sarah pictured in this image. Now Stacy, he had not been arrested at the time of this video that I'm doing at this moment. He may be arrested after, he may be arrested tomorrow, but he had not been arrested yet. It wasn't clear when or why police had spoken with Stacy Wondra. Now, Sarah Wondra was arrested and told police, "God just told me that Stacy was the one who did it," adding that she knew the body was in a neighbor's yard because that's what Stacy just told me. She then corrected herself and said that's what God told her. This is according to the affidavit. She allegedly reiterated to police that she had nothing to do with Michael's disappearance. She said her husband buried Michael in the backyard by the shed, but wasn't the one who actually harmed the boy. She said instead that a man identified as Adrian had been the one that had done it, and he was scared to tell anybody. Now, the woman arrested in connection to the disappearance of the Idaho boy can be seen in front of a fridge displaying a poster of the boy, of the missing child just months after he vanished. This was according to newly revealed TikTok that would show her in front of this, of the picture of the missing boy. And this comes that, multiple things on her TikTok revealed a little more of who she was. And now again, she's only charged with failure to report a death. And Chief Huff, he says, our investigation determined Sarah Wondra may have knowledge of Michael's death and failed to report it. Now, he says, we do not believe she is the only person that has knowledge of this, and we will be seeking out those people who could possibly be connected. Now, in the wake of this, several of her TikTok videos surfaced that showed her filming unrelated videos talking about religion and living with diabetes. Several of the videos, which were filmed after Michael vanished, showed Wondra standing in front of a fridge with the boy's missing flyer taped to it. Huff said cops had investigated more than 1,000 tips before one led them to Wondra's property just minutes from the missing child's family home. Now, during the course of the investigation, we received information the remains of Michael might be behind the house. As a result, we obtained a search warrant. That's what Huff would say. And again, they haven't found anything yet, but they will continue to excavate in hopes of finding the remains. And so that is interesting that they would find all these videos after. And again, only she's arrested and being charged with failure to report a death as police continue digging. But Fruitland Chief J.D. Huff said investigators believe Wondra may have knowledge. And this house that they search is only 4 minutes from the field Michael vanished from near his home on Southwest 9th Street. Over the weekend, you can see an excavator and backhoe were spotted by local reporters at the home in the 1100 block of Red Wing Street, where most of the backyard had been dug up. A dumpster, which was also visible on the property, was roped off by crime tape. 2 canine dogs were brought in, but there have been no updates on what they may or may not have found yet. The police chief told KTVB that their intent is to dig 3 or 4 feet deep and that they will not stop until the entire backyard is excavated. And the police chief told local reporters at the scene that the backhoe was being used to dig up the topsoil, and he added that he believes it will in no way contaminate evidence if there is any. This picture you see in front of you was at the July 2021 press conference with the family, FBI, and everyone that was there. And you can see to the far left with greenish blue hair, that is Michael's sister, and then mother, and then father. More than $50,000 is being offered for information about Michael's whereabouts. Officers from more than a dozen different law enforcement agencies have searched close to 200 homes, looked through garbage cans, drained a septic tank, and interviewed everyone in the surrounding area. Last year, Michael's family released a written statement through Fruitland Police Department, and they share, "Our family is broken right now." The family would share, "Monkey's sisters are missing their partner in crime, and his brother won't play Minecraft until Michael comes home. Monkey, your mommy and daddy miss you more than anything in the world. We need you home to be whole. We are so grateful for every single person's prayers, kind words, sharing his picture, and any little step to help bring Michael home." Sarah Wondra was arraigned yesterday afternoon on Monday, November 14th. And she told Judge Brian Lee she understood the allegations made against her, but maintained that they're not correct. When Lee informed her of her rights, Wondra said, "I don't have any reason to be silent because I didn't do anything wrong." Well, if she knew about this death, she definitely did something wrong. Wondra was charged with felony failure to report a death rather than a misdemeanor charge. The felony charge is triggered when a person's failure to report is based on their intent to conceal the manner of the death. This is according to the Idaho law. It does carry a possible prison sentence up to $10,000 and a fine up to $5,000, up to $50,000. In an emailed statement, a spokesperson for Michael's family told the Idaho Statesman the family is asking for privacy and support. They are dealing with very difficult news that's ongoing and unfolding, Lana Westbrook said. Westbrook also noted that officials have instructed the public to avoid the investigation area and the family's home. Lee, Judge Lee set Sarah Wondra's bond at $500,000. If she bonds out of jail, she will be required to wear a GPS monitoring device. And for a $500,000 bond for a sentencing that carries a 10-year sentence, I feel like there's a lot more to this story. Allegedly, documents are sealed, but obviously some stuff has come out. And we can only wait to find out more as this investigation continues. This is an ongoing new development investigation. You can see where the road closed to any through traffic was not happening. They closed it off as they were doing a lot of investigation around the whole thing since this little missing child has been gone, and we want justice for little Michael Vaughan because allegedly he has been buried and killed. And it does sound like these people know more. But again, it could be rumors. It could be rumors of, the completely false rumors of people wanting attention. Right now, they don't really have much except testimonial witness saying and leading to them. Did Stacy speak on the wife? Because if Stacy spoke, he hasn't been arrested though, right? So we don't know. What we do know is we want justice for little Michael Monkey Vaughan. MJ, I hope they find some justice for you. I hope that the family can put your little body to rest. You deserve justice, little boy. Another little boy taken from this world way too soon. By all accounts, if this is true, this little boy is not alive. And we only hope and pray for the little missing boy. My friends, I'm Manny Rodriguez, and this has been another episode of Deep True Crime. At the end of the day, we just want justice for little Michael. That's it. We're not asking for the world. We are asking for something big, though. We want to know what happened to little Michael Vaughan. Who knows who can share? There's a $50,000 reward if someone knows more. And my friends, we just want to know more. So if you know anything, please share. And I ask you, if you are a person of prayer, please say a prayer for the family and that we get justice for the little one. Please, we want justice. Thank you for joining us. My friends, at the end of the day, I just want to be a voice for the victims. I want to share what could go wrong in this crazy world we live in. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to children, we need to step up, speak out to end child abuse. This stuff has to stop. This has to stop. So if this is the type of content you like to follow, hit that subscribe button, hit that like if you got some value out of this, and so that you get notified whenever I upload content or go live, click that notification bell, because even if you're subscribed, YouTube doesn't always let you know or show you my content. My friends, I just want to be a voice for the victims. That's it. I want to share with you what could go wrong in this crazy world we live in so that you could be a little more alert, a little more aware, a little more careful of what's going on around you. Have a great day, my friends, and please be safe out there, be careful out there, and let's bring little Michael home. If you know something, share something. If you don't, please pray for little Michael. I'm Manny Rodriguez. Thank you. This has been another episode of Deep True Crime. I look forward to serving you again. Peace. Have a great day.